This is a short demonstration of the edging called String of Pearls, used on the sweater called Head of the Class in my book, Timeless Knits for Kids, size 4 through 14. The technique is described on page 85. Starting by picking up and knitting stitches along the edging from the right side, we're going to work String of Pearls from the wrong side with a needle one size smaller than the needle we used to knit the sweater. We'll start by binding off a stitch to give us space at the beginning, and to do that we knit 2 and then bind off 1. In the next stitch we're going to knit in the front, the back, the front, the back. Oops, I think I dropped something. I did. That's the front and the back, and now the front and the back and the front again. So we end up with 5 loops on the needle from that one stitch, not counting this one. Now we have to pull the first 4 over the top of the last one, and that can be a bit tricky, and it's best done 1 at a time or 2 at a time. It's very difficult to pull them over all at the same time. Some knitters have told me that they use a crochet hook to do this part, so you might want to try that if it's difficult for you. And this is what the pearl looks like after you work it. And now we're going to bind off that remaining loop. The next stitch gets knit in through the back loop to tighten everything up a bit, and then bound off, and then we'll bind off 1 more stitch to leave a little space between the pearls. I'm going to work another pearl. Knit in the front, the back, the front, the back, whoops, it's getting kind of tight, and the front again. There's our 5 loops, and we're going to pull 4 of those off over this last one. Bit fiddly. And now we bind off the pearl. Knit the next one through the back loop. Oops, I caught an extra strand there. Through the back loops, bind it off, and then you just continue down the row working these cute little pearls.